St. Mary's Hospital is proud to support Real Men Wear Pink, along with all the teams who come together to unite in the mission to raise awareness of breast cancer.
When we started doing this campaign, Coach Workman and Cerro Gordo had done it for years before I got here, and I wanted to continue doing it once I got the head job here, because I know I haven't personally been affected by cancer, but I know that or breast cancer in particular, but I know that many of my kids have, a lot of our players have. One of our assistant coaches, his wife had a pretty serious battle with it, so I wanted to continue doing it so we could, raise awareness, raise a little money, and hopefully, like Coach Kern said before, my daughter gets to be the age where she needs to worry about it. We can kind of, get rid of cancer and not make this a problem people need to deal with.
My aunt actually got diagnosed in 1998, and the year I was born, and she died in 2001. 3 months before my mom was diagnosed, and so I had to grow up without my aunt, and it's dealing with my uncle and seeing how he's dealt with it ever since. It's been tough. And then my mom, I was too little to really see how it was. She's been a survivor ever since, so it's been different and it's difficult. And I've always grown up with feeling that she's gone through all of that. It's tough imagining what happened. I don't really know what I would do if I was in that situation, because that was it's very tough what they have to go through. And I just really want to support the women and men who go through this, so that's why I wear this pink.
My step-grandma was diagnosed with breast cancer in, I think, 2010. I didn't know her at the time. I didn't know her until about 3 months prior to her having to get her breast removed, and ever since then she just completely let herself go. She just doesn't care anymore. She used to try to impress her husband and try to make herself look good, but she just felt like that because she lost a boob from breast cancer. She just didn't feel like the same person, I guess, and I really couldn't imagine what it'd be like to be her. I mean, sometimes I kind of think about, like, well, she needs to get over herself, but at the same time, within the last year, it's been about 9 months, she lost her husband to cancer. And that was a pretty big impact on my whole family. My sisters were devastated. My stepmom was devastated. Everybody was devastated. But that's really all I got. I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's watching this video and the football team to support breast cancer. Thank you.
Back in 2010, my mom was diagnosed with type 1 breast cancer. She told me she had it right before one of my middle school basketball practices. And right before that practice, I wore a pink tank top and pink wristbands and pink shoelaces in my basketball shoes to memorize her. When I first realized that when she told me that she actually had it, that it kind of hurt. It kind of shocked me, because I knew like everybody, like I knew relatives in my family had it. It's mostly on the women's side of it, that they've had it many times in the past, and I just never had the actual feeling that my mom, the woman that was closest in my life, was going to have it. It just like hurt me. I felt like I was heartbroken. So, in 2011, my 8th grade JFL year, I wore pink wristbands, pink socks, and pink shoelaces all through October, the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, for her. And I'm committed to get a tattoo of her that says RMWP, which stands for Real Men Wear Pink, and it has her initials, Sarah Catherine Trustner, on it. And that's it. And that says, believe in what you believe, but don't get down on what you receive. I just want to take a shout out to my mom. Come Pink game, Mom, I love you, and I know these times have been tough. I know your radiation has been tough. I just want to let you know that I love you, and I'm committed to doing anything you want me to do. I'm willing to help you through anything you want me to do. Basically, I'm your son. It's my responsibility to do that. And yeah, I love you. Now I want to give a shout out to my football team. Guys, this game's really important to me. When we wear pink, we're not just wearing it for the colors. We're not just here to look cool with wearing pink. We're here to represent people that have had something terrible go on in their life. I mean, it's not funny to joke around when we're wearing pink. We're wearing pink to support breast cancer awareness. The more pink you have, the more you support breast cancer awareness. Now I want to give a shout out to my family, to all those who have had and have been affected by breast cancer. I love you guys, and I'll put this season before myself, and I'll put the thoughts of my downs behind me, and make sure to always wear pink for my mom and for all the women in my family that have been diagnosed with breast cancer. Go CGB.